All right, so what you're saying is that it's all dog shit.
If we take that out, then possibly, yeah.
Well, they're gonna repoint above the window because that's the diabetes. And then we're gonna put in some new angle iron, get a lintel in there that's not 100 years old and completely rotten through. And hopefully my house doesn't fall down. Yay!
So we got the boys here from B&E Masonry. They're gonna be putting in the lintel. We're gonna try to help, but sometimes you just gotta bring in the pros. The brick's super old, so they came in and they repointed it. You guys saw us grinding out we weren't doing it, but the other guys were grinding out the mortar there. And then they got some nice modern mortar. Old mortar is really brittle. The new stuff gets really hard. So reinforce it up top. We're gonna cut out a couple bricks, take it out, get a new lintel in there. And these guys work super fast, so it's gonna be hard for us to keep up. But, so we're excited. Shit's getting done.
Probably can't hear me, but I am so glad I am not doing this. Because this looks so ridiculous. Like, you should definitely not DIY. Who did this do not DIY this one? Hire someone.
Buy a 100-year-old house, they say.
You got no angle left.
Yeah, Mike, like I said, he was sticking his finger right through it. So this is like, this is good. It's like so this is our angle iron. It's supposed to be holding up the windowsill. Obviously, it's the strongest.
0.5% of what it used to be.
So basically what we think happened is they put new windows in like 2007. And there's easily visible corrosion around all the framing on the window. And they legit just covered it with flashing. And let it rot for the next, what has this been, 13 years now? So that's why we're replacing it. This is why you bring in the big guns, because I'd have been shitting my pants if I would have found that myself. And we'd been stuck for a week and a half.
There's the back piece of it.
So what he was saying was, you see, we repointed above it and all this vibration, but there's no movement above because it's all purged properly. So like, purge, technical words.
Brick terms.
Brick words, I don't know. Marge?
Hard, so what we did was grout. We
So
grouted.
when they re-grouted it, you can see how much stronger it is. Like this shit's just falling out, but that's holding real nice. Very reassuring. I'm crying inside. Now that the house isn't completely falling down because we replaced the lintel, thank the Lord, we've got to get the doors prepped to go in. For this project, I'm not building them because I didn't know how to, I don't know. For this project, instead of building them, I linked up with Rustica Hardware. They are literally one of my favorite companies. I've been working with them for years, buying a lot of their barn door hardware back in the day. And they hooked it up with this pair of French doors that we just need to finish and hang. So that's what we're gonna do. To do so, we've got to build a jamb. So what we're gonna do is use this mahogany here because we're fancy as f***. Rip it down and just create our parts and then finish assembling it on site. That way we don't have any transportation issues because I do not have anything to transport French doors in without destroying them. So let's get to milling. Bless you, Sam. All right, so instead of getting squirrely here, we're gonna get rapidy. Huge day today. We are finally getting to hopefully removing this window. As you guys saw, the lentils in. Get the guys from Law Construction back. They're gonna be doing their thing, getting this out of here. I'm gonna give a hand as much as they'll allow, or as much as I can, and then we're hanging the door, and we gotta do a little bit of touch up and finish on the door. But I am super stoked that I don't have to walk around to come. All right, the guys are here. They're rocking and rolling, as you saw. We've got the brick cut out. Now, we're about to get started working on the inside. We're gonna go put some plastic wrap up because we're trying not to be idiots and poke a hole through the wall to see where we land out here. It is the time for the squirreliness. So basically what we're coming down to here is that if this drill bit comes out somewhere over there, we could be literally so let's poke a hole in the wall.
Let's see. I think we're only gonna have to take just one course off.
Oh,
The main we're right about there. That's why I didn't want to keep.
here's the thing. We can take the 2 courses off. There's gonna be a step.
Yeah.
We have extra decking material.
Yeah,
we can
that's,
build
yeah,
a step up to it.
Yeah, whatever we need.
As long as we're properly flashed,
Right.
that's all I'm concerned with.
As long as this is above that.
And as long as this is above that, which I definitely think it is.
By more than we thought.
Let me
Yeah.
see where you're at. Yeah, you're only about an
Inch up.
inch and a half up. Yeah, that'll be good.
Oh, thank the Jesus. Ian's got to probably love working on those old coal heated homes like these, huh? Like, why is everything black inside the wall? Yeah, let me tell you a little story. They used to like just light this place on fire.
I gotta get everything there. Might as well get the dust down and then we'll go from there.
We took out 2 walls that are double the size of this in there while I was still living here. My wife loved it.
I know. That's always fun.
It was fun. No, it wasn't. Fun is a word. Not a word to describe that, but a word. Making good progress. Should be able to just sawzall that whole thing out then.
Well, I was just trying to get everything clean, and
Yeah.
if we don't lose this, I mean, it'd be nice.
Yeah, the less
Yeah, the less plaster. I mean,
Plaster work we
put
gotta
this
do.
drywall in there, and we'll get
yeah. Bring me in for all the hard work. I lie. They ripped everything out. I'm just gonna make it look pretty for camera. Are we ready? Oh, it feels so good. Oh, that took so much effort. All right, ass clowns. So next phase here, everything's cleaned up kind of, well, you could call it clean, but in a 100-year-old house, it's never clean. So what we gotta do now is build this bottom sill plate. We just gotta kind of beef this up around here and then get our extension out this way, come in with some waterproofing, and then we can start working on the studding, the rough framing for the door jamb, and then get that thing kind of set in the doors, and hopefully we have some doors hung by the end of the day. If not, I'm gonna have to hold my dogs closely so they don't run away.
And pray it doesn't rain.
And pray it doesn't rain. All right, so to beef up some of the blocking and the base and the bottom and stuff, we want to use some womanized lumber, and all we got left is beams. So, time to get beamy. Just putting in this this filler board. We're gonna tie into our ledger board of the house, and then we're gonna waterproof over the whole thing. It's a balloon framed house, so it's so damn old. This is literally 100-year-old construction. And with it, you've got to make lemonade with new parameters on building. A lot of stuff with brick is brick veneer, which then has a house wrap and waterproofing behind it. These houses don't have that, so we're just making do as is and scooting along. So let's just keep pounding away.
So I watched a fine home building thing, and they use these like corner butterflies. They don't tear them though, so take that off. To help with the waterproofing. All this new age stuff coming out. You're essentially just trying to create somewhere water can't get back into. And our foam's dry. Damn, that shit dries quick.
All right, good morning. Good morning. We're back, we're ready for doors. I'm even more ready now. Today, because we've got the rough opening waterproofed and plumb, level, square, all that good stuff, we're gonna set this opening and get these doors hung. We may even be able to finish flashing and everything when the crew gets here. So first things first, gotta make sure this jamb is 100% perfect in this opening, which is gonna require two of us. So Sam, stop doing your job and do this job.
Okay.
All right, guys, for hopefully last day on the door project, what we need to do now is create some weather stripping. We've got this, I think this is called weather strip. What we're doing is just creating a little rabbeted part that this will sit into on the door. We'll screw this to the door, and then when the door shuts, it creates a weather-tight seal here. We made this little template piece because Sam is smart and I am not. And so we're gonna rip some of this mahogany and build this little profile. All right, so now that the doors fit, we want to put some finish on it. We're going with a marine grade spar urethane. I'm gonna brush it on because we don't wanna get shit everywhere with the sprayer. Plus we don't have a lot of finish, and the overspray, we'd use a bunch of it. I decided on this because I love the color. And like I said, it's marine grade. So this should pop pretty good. Moment of truth. Oh, ho, 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 ho. Oh my God, it's beautiful.
We got the doors hung. They're looking slightly above average. Always the goal here. We're gonna put some hardware on now. Got this big fancy, and then a Simply Safe security system, this is not sponsored, but you rob my house, or try to, there's multiple safety guards that go into it. That being one of them. The other ones may or may not tell you about it. You can take a guess. So, get a door screwed on first. Here's how we're going to do our weather strip. Doors are where they're going to live. And I put a strip of weather. Now I'm going to just punch it in.
What kind of weather is it?
Jordan! Yeah. Nail gun, please. All right, kids, the literal last thing we need to do before all the touch up is drill a hole for the deadbolt. Now, this is something I stole off of the legendary Brad Rodriguez. I'm just gonna put a little bit of lipstick on to the deadbolt itself. Sorry, Sarah. Not sorry. Jordan, don't put that on. Okay, close the door. It should. It kind of transferred.
Did you turn it the right way?
Yeah.
Did it move?
Okay, that's the side. All right, I didn't put enough lipstick, but you kind of see how it works. So now I get to make it the hole bigger. Let's see if I can not drill another terrible hole in the door. Hi, fly. Ready? And that is going to be a wrap on the deck series and this video. If you guys haven't seen the entire series, I got a playlist right here with all of the goodness in there. And also, if you want to snag yourself up an Ask Clownery shirt, I've got them linked down in the description. Besides that, appreciate you guys tuning in, and I'll see you on the next video.